everyone YouTube, welcome back to the House Money Investing channel. In today's video I got some crypto price movements for you today, some stock gains and price gains I had today in the market, as well as some price movements, some good stock picks, and we're going to look at 5 stocks that I sold out of today as well. If you like this type of content, hit the like button for me, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell if you would like to follow my journey. I do display 12 different brokerages on this channel with a 100% transparency into all 12 brokerages for this house money challenge. This is a challenge I started back in June. Basically what I do is put money or capital into the market, wait a set number of days, pull out that capital, which gives me, basically free shares or shares that are riding on the house's money, which is why I call this house money challenge. Now, since June, I've accumulated over $12,500 worth of free stocks. I currently hold well over 1,200 stocks in my portfolios across the 12 portfolios that I have. I also have links, affiliate links below. You can go to Webull, sign up, deposit $100, get up to $3,400 in stocks. You get 4 free stocks. You can liquidate those stocks right away. You can pull your $100 back out if you would like. Also, you can get a free stock from Robinhood. You can get a free stock from moomoo, and you can get $30 from M1 Finance. So check out those links below. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Here's my Ethereum out of my Robinhood account. I have 0.29% of a coin. Average cost for me is $355.05. This was an initial investment of $103. That $103 is now worth $415.08. This is 6.96 of my portfolio. Today it was up $27.39, up 7.06%. My total return is $312.04, up a whopping 302.83%. So Ethereum has done very well to me. It's currently around $1,400 or so. I got it running up to 2,000 very soon, and eventually running up to 10,000. So of course I'm going to keep on investing in Ethereum. I do invest in Ethereum on a few different brokerages like Robinhood, eToro, Coinbase, cryto.com, PayPal, and Webull. So I have 6 different brokerages with Ethereum in them, and I will be purchasing more Ethereum at the end of this month. Scrolling right along, this is in my stash account. This is by doing Inc. I had some gains on this one today. This was an initial $45 investment, is now valued at $89.86. Total gain of $44.86. It's up pretty well, 99.68%. So this is doing very good for me. This is a Chinese tech stock, and the average price that I paid is $127.10. Then we got in the, I believe this is Fidelity. I always get Fidelity and Ameritrade mixed up. I believe this is Fidelity. It's ticker SSYS. As you can see, I got 1.68 shares. It's valued at $59.16. I'm up $13.16% on this position, up a total percent gain of 28.60%. So this stock is doing very well for me. This may be a play, that you haven't really heard of. I know you probably definitely haven't really heard of it on, YouTube. But this is something this is a stock that I like very much. In Robinhood, I'm actually up 126.05% on this same stock. So take a look into it. SSYS, do a deep dive, look at their balance sheets, look at their fundamentals, look at their board members, look at analyst ratings on this company, and do your own due diligence, see if it's something you might want to get into. Next, we have some price movements. All price movements are stocks that I'm into, stocks that I own in the Robinhood portfolio. We got NIU hit its 52-week high, X1 hit its 52-week high, NNDM hit its 52-week high. Then we got GM and Li Auto both up 10.1%. Then we got PagerDuty up 5.1%. GM, Microsoft signed deal valuing automakers cruise division at $30 billion. So that's why GM ran up about 6% or so today. Off that news, Microsoft ran up about a 1 or 2%. Both those companies are something I hold long term, and both companies I swing trade for free shares. Then we got some more price movements. Skyworks is up 5.1, CGN up 5.1, Overstock's up 5.2. Then we got a nice stock pick for you here. PayC, ticker PAYC, which is Paycom. This is going to be a new play for myself. I was looking at the growth on this company, and it's pretty outstanding. You know, well over 200% worth of growth per year. Due to the recent pandemic, it was only grew about 34% last year. I expect this thing to get back on track in 2021. Looking at analyst ratings, I looked at 15 different ratings, and you know, most of them got it as a buy rating. And you know, Paycom, it attracts over half of its customers from ADP, which serves over 800,000 businesses, leaving a long runway for customer growth. Paycom's margin profile far exceeds all payroll and HMC peers and should allow the company to reinvest in growth going forward. Paycom only has 50 offices open, with a footprint in 37 of the 50 largest metropolitan areas in the U.S., giving it ample opportunity to expand its sales force until the company fully covers the U.S. They had great EPS as well. This is going to give you exposure to the software section. And basically, Paycom software provides comprehensive cloud-based human capital management, which they abbreviate HCM, software solutions delivered as software as a service. It provides functionality and data analytics that businesses need to manage the complete employment life cycle for recruitment to retirement. Its solutions require virtually no customization and is based on a core system of record maintained in a single database for all HCM functions, including talent acquisition, time and labor management, payroll, talent management, and human resources management applications. So, nice play here. I used to be a general manager myself for many years, and you know, software like this would be very, very useful to a business. So definitely a nice play there. Then we got some more price movements. We got Gush up 5.2, Open Doors up 5%, ICHR was up 5.5%, Upworks on a comeback up 5.2%, Sun W hit its 52-week high. Then we got Nets, NTES up 5%. Then we got the IRA account in the stash account, which I will be dropping a video right after this one, just going over this account in full detail. Not the personal, just the retirement. I've only put in $255 into this account thus far, but it is up a nice 54.55%. So it's doing very well. So it's up $139.09. So that IRA account is doing very well. I should have been dumping more money into it, you know, at those percentage games, you know, up over 50%. That's very, very nice. Then we got SSYS. It ran up a little bit more. Now it's valued at $60.53. It's up $14.53, up 31.60%. So doing very well in that play as well. Then I got another stock pick for you guys. It's APE, which is American Power Electric. Great dividend company. That's what attracted me to this company. Great growth at, you know, about 7% a year. It's very beat down. You know, through the pandemic, it was beaten down about 30%. On average, it runs up about 7% a year. But I personally think this is going to grow about 18% in 2021. Then you're going to get that nice dividend payout of 3.53%. So that's a very good growth with the dividend. So that's going to be about a 22% return on your investment. Great PE ratio at 20.85 as well. Looking at analytics ratings, you know, most of them got it as a buy, if not a buy, hold. I didn't see any sell analytic ratings on this company. And basically, you know, management has successfully transitioned the company, you know, toward being a fully regulated utility. American Electric Power earns regulated returns in many different state jurisdictions, protecting its earnings from the impact of one advised regulatory ruling. Investments in transition and renewable energy during the next several years should support long-term growth innings. This company also has great EPS. It's going to give you exposure to the energy sector of the company, of course. And this is a public utility holding company that engages in the business of generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity. It has a few different segments it operates through as well. So a nice renewable energy play. I believe this sector is going to be on a comeback for 2021. So I'm stacking up on my renewable energy stock. So this one was a new one I found today, and this is going to be a newly added position to my portfolio. Then we got some more price movements. We got Roku hit its 52-week high. NTEX is up 5%. Netflix up 5.6%. Then Netflix ran up to 9.8%. If you didn't see, Netflix earnings were very great. They beat revenue. Their subscriber user went up a massive percent. So Netflix is doing very well, and they showed that, in the price movement today. I think it went up from like 200 to 250, something around there. Then we got Ford hit its 52-week high today, and Ford in 2020 was one of the most popular stocks on Robinhood, along with Apple and Tesla. Then we got two dividend kings to buy and hold forever. Of course, we got Johnson & Johnson. This is something I hold long term. I'm up, like 8.68, almost 9% in that position. Johnson & Johnson pays a 2.48% dividend, and they're basically a pharmaceutical company. They do a lot of medications. They sell a lot of personal care products that you'll see at your local store, like at Walmart. Baby powder and all sorts of different products. Vaccines. And then we got 3M. 3M is more industrial. They make, adhesives, tapes, all types of stuff. A wide variety of products that I never even knew they made until I started, investing in this company. Also another company I hold long term, great dividend king, paying 3.55% dividend. You got your regular dividends, you got your aristocrats, and you got your dividend kings, which are the top of the line dividends. So definitely two companies to take a look at and possibly invest in. I would suggest these two companies for any portfolio. Then we'll get into the 5 stocks that I sold today. I sold Spider R. It's a portfolio S&P 500 value ETF. Sold out of this for $13.49. This was only an initial investment of $13. I held this company for a little bit over 30 days. So I did only profit 49 cents on this trade. So since the margin was so low, I went ahead and rounded that 49 cents up to $1, got my principal back, and I got a position already in stash for SPYV, so I added $1 to the position that I have. I'm up like 4, almost 5% in that position in stash, so I just added another $1 into that play, and you pull my capital out. So that's, the play that I already have is on house money, so adding this $1 is just adding more house money to that position, basically. Then I sold $14 of Cit Group, ticker CIT. This one I made a very nice return on, so I just sold out of my principal, and the remaining gains I left into CIT in the public account app. Same thing with what's this called? Greenwich Sciences. Yeah, same thing with this play. I believe the ticker is GLSA. This one I sold out of in the public account, Greenwich Life Sciences. I did have a nice profit on this one as well, and I left that gain inside the public app, and I just sold it out of my principal. Then in the then I sold out of Corsair Gaming, ticker CRSR, out of the public account. This was an initial investment of $16. On this play, I only profited 74 cents. I rounded that up to $1, and I made that purchase in my Robinhood account for $1 of house money of CRSR, as I do not have a position in CRSR in my Robinhood account. Then in Robinhood, I withdrew $475.17. This is all principal or unused money that I was using, to swing trade all of this month and last month. So I pulled out that principal of $475.17 out of the Robinhood account. Then I sold GDX, Van Vector's GDX Gold Miners ETF. Sorry. This initially was a $17 investment. So I did lose about 44 cents on this trade. You know, gold ran up a lot in 2020. It just didn't do very well, you know, in December and January. So, of course, I lost a little bit of money on this gold play. But GDX is something I hold long term. I was just trying to swing trade it and, you know, build on my position that I already have. So those were my 5 sales of the day. I made a nice profit, you know, on these 5 stocks. I only lost, you know, probably about $1 in total. But I gained way more than $1 on the trades that I left the gains in. So I had a nice day today there on the house money side. If you like this content, hit that like button for me, subscribe, hit that bell, and, you know, check out my IRA account for my Stash app portfolio, as I will post that video next. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one.